Hello, everybody. Okay, so these are the cutscenes. This is the cutscene that starts right after we defeat Rapthorn. And I'm going to be showing these and running kind of to the end of the game.
We done it, Gav! We only went and bleeding done it!
At last, I can finally go back and tell Bangers and Mash it's all over. And I have something to tell Alistair too. That he was right all along. I only made it this far because I followed my heart.
Who'd have thought we'd ever manage it? Should be an interesting anecdote for the ladies.
I bet Grandad and the Orcs Princess would be having a whale of a time by now. They must be back to normal at last. I'm half surprised the old codger ain't turned up to surprise us as usual. But even he couldn't spring up in a place like this, eh?
I transported your friends back to their homeland. Each one of you is a great hero. Yangus, Jessica, Angelo, and of course, you. I will never forget your strength and courage. You remind me of the 7 sages. You humans never failed to surprise me. It is time to land. Your friends are eager to see you again.
Okay. Now we're gonna deal with the both endings at the same time because the first part of both endings is the same. This part is the same no matter if you get the Argon Ring from the Dragovian Trials or from the Lord of the Dragovians or not. Well, I guess you get it from Chen Mui, but
Here we are. Now you can be with your friends again.
There you are! Welcome back! I saw you all in action. My wonderful men. You were magnificent.
I ain't one of your men, Grandad.
Neither am I.
And I'm a free agent.
Oh, of course, of course. And I suppose you weren't magnificent either. Wise bird, a god. Are you leaving us already?
This world is in no danger now. My path leads to other worlds.
I see. Well, anyway, we are in your Wait a minute! Aren't you forgetting something? What about the princess and I? Just how long are we going to have to suffer this outrageous curse?
Well, the power of Rapthorn's curse is weakening. It will not be long now.
Really? Splendid! I feel much better for hearing that. Well, I don't know where your next destination is, but take care. Is it proper to tell a god to take care?
I am not a god, nor is my real name Empiria. These are but the names you humans have given to me. I was known by a different name in the land of my birth. There I was called Ramia. But now I must leave. Goodbye, brave humans. It has been an honor to have known you.
so the Ramia reference I have never gotten. I'm sure it's a reference to a character in a different installment of the Dragon Quest series. That would be my guess, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to know the backstory.
Goodbye.
Grandad, you're sparkling.
It's taken you this long to notice? A personality as rich as mine always sparkles.
Nah, I mean literally. Take a look at yourself.
Hmm? Ooh. I'm back to normal. Hurrah! I'm back! Finally rid of that hideously ugly guise.
But you don't look no different. You look exactly the same as before.
What did you say? Are you blind? Dazzled by my striking appearance, no doubt. Wait. This is no time for an argument. Where's the princess? Where is my beautiful Medea?
Hello, everyone.
Medea! You're back! Oh, my beloved Medea! At last the curse is lifted. Everything is back as it should be.
Father,
Hey, look!
Oh, my castle! My castle is back to its old self, too! Trodain is restored! The glory returns! Everyone, this calls for a banquet! Prepare a feast!
Okay, so now we're gonna have some. We'll have the still scene kind of overview of the banquet before the castle opens up as a kind of playable area with no enemies and no equipment and only one character and things like that. But I should know, and I'll probably note it again next video. Yeah, because these will all just be still scenes with confetti. Essentially, they're just still shots. So I should note that if anything you don't pick up in Trodain when you're in it as a dungeon actually is still in the chests and the cabinets when you're in here after the game. It makes no difference, but it's there. Now, I'm warning you, if you want to see just a kind of straight playthrough of the endings of this game, I have an LP of this game. And the LP is, goes through both endings pretty briefly. I treated the second ending of this game like a gigantic text dump where I just went around and talked to every character. So it progresses, but it progresses incredibly slowly. Because it's a lot of dialogue that you could never, ever, ever get. It's characters who don't exist any other point in the game, in an area you can only get to 1 point. So, largely it was not worth it. There is some Jessica dialogue that I was surprised to find, but other than that. I should say too, I'm gonna use the footage from the playthrough, the second playthrough, for the entire castle. So I made it sound like that would only be in the second part, but it actually is gonna be. It's everything past this essentially. It's gonna be this giant kind of talk to every character deal.
Gav! Hey, long time no see, eh? I ain't seen your mug since we polished off that fat geezer. I've been playing it straight, Gav. None of that dodgy business I was up to before I met you. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of trading, you know, bits and bobs like. Been sailing round and selling stuff in all the places we went to together. This bird, mate of mine's been bugging me for ages to help her with it. So here I am. You're looking at Yengus, the important exporter now. Anyway, I heard your big news. So you're head of the palace guards then, eh? Diamond. I'm well chuffed I can help you out on your first big job and all. And it's for none other than our darling horse prince. Oh, listen to me. She ain't an horse anymore, is she? So we're escorting the princess to a wedding at Sevilla Cathedral, right? I don't know, though. Beats me why she's still marrying that charmless bloke. After all that's happened. Oh yeah, nearly forgot. I was supposed to give you a message from this old minister I saw on the way over. Seems the princess is ready to deport now. So you can go and fetch her from a room like. I'll be waiting down in the courtyard then, eh? See you in a bit.
Alright, so clearly the outfit has changed. This is after the Dragovian trials, so. And running around the palace, you will, it's inevitable that you will run into all three characters you journeyed with, so. We'll obviously be dealing with that. Yeah, well, we started off the same, but I went beat up a giant monster, so. Well, several giant monsters.
Ah, it's been a while. I came as soon as I heard the news. So, it seems we'll have the honor of escorting the lovely princess. I just ran into Yangus too, same as ever. I'm a busy man, as you know, so I wasn't too thrilled at first at having to drop everything and come over. But it is good to see the old gang again. Anyway, are you really alright with this wedding going ahead? You don't have to stick around if it's too hard for you. Just do what you have to do, my friend. Like I did when I left the Abbey.
Oh, Angelo's so wonderful. You know, he says he wants to repay all the kindness Abbot... Isn't he just the sweetest man you ever met?
Hey, no need to tell the whole world. I have a certain image to maintain with my admirers.
I like how he looks right at the camera
Well
for that.
Then, see you in a bit. I'll be down in the courtyard taking a break. Come and find me when you're ready.
Apparently, I thought I was going to use the video from the previous playthrough to show that text. Oh well. We're not missing much. Anyway. So, yeah, you have all of the items that you personally would have on yourself at the end of the last battle, but you don't obviously have access to anybody else's items, so. And there are a lot of places you can go in here. I mean, the palace is pretty big, and you can kind of weasel your way around. as long as you don't pick up Medea, which advances the plot. So you can get outside in the courtyard, and Yengus and Angela will be waiting. Now, after you run into Jessica, she'll be out here, and she says some very snide things about the girls that are with Angelo. It's also really, it's interesting to see how it's very obvious that the hero and Medea should end up together. It's very obvious kind of to everybody. Like, it's very interesting to see how the three people deal with it kind of separately. Like, where Angelo is the guy who's just like, hey, I'll talk to you openly about this. Whereas Yengus kind of knows. Like, Yengus knows, but decides to take action. I don't know that he ever explicitly just mentions, hey, like, this is dumb. Like, you know, he obviously hates Prince Charmless, but he doesn't. So we'll be exploring the castle for a while. And as we're doing that, you can get into the library. You just gotta go a roundabout way to do it. I think. So when we come back, we will be running around this cathedral, maybe for another entire video. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll see you guys for that. Bye, everybody.